Okay, so in part one of building the patio cover, we left off with making the basic frame of the patio cover, and I'm designing this to basically be able to be taken down as a non-permanent structure. That way you can kind of like work around building codes. And me, I just like to get in and build. I don't like to wait and do a whole bunch of paperwork. So this is going to be an above ground non-permanent structure. So I want to build it in sets of parts that can be unscrewed and screwed again if you need it. Now, in this case, I'm doing the cross beams, which are 10 feet, and you can buy 2x4s in 10-foot length, but I had 2/8s and I just oriented them sort of like a Z shape or zigzag, and so that way there's some overhang on the end. So for the additional 2 feet, I just cut off another piece of 2x4, and that way it's a strong double beam. Now you could have made this with a 4x4, but it's cheaper to do the 2x4s. You can find better deals on them. Now trust me, I'm a lot better at nailing than what you saw. But the gap in the table, because of the length, made it like a gap there that made it bouncy. Here I'm just cutting off 2 foot length to fill in that gap, as you can see here. And then just like across the beam all the way down, I nail top and bottom, or above and below. So here I'm nailing the bottom, and that little gap on the end is where it's all going to connect into that square shape. And you'll see also it flipped over and nailed all the way down from the top. Okay, and here are the two 10-foot beams completed. And there's nothing like getting outside, enjoying the birds and the nature here in the weather. Now here is a snapshot and preview of what's going to be in the next video, making the trusses. All right, nothing like getting a little snack on and getting your lunch on. So taking a little break here, breaking out my camping stove. Just like enjoying the weather, it's nothing like cooking outside. And so that's what I want this patio to be, a place where I can cook and do all my sorts of projects and things that need to be done outside while having cover against the weather and rain and providing shade. All right, any of the items I use in this video, I will leave a link in the description below. It's basic butane gas stove, and by the way, these are home cut fries, okay? Home cut and frozen. Nothing like home cut fries straight from the potato. And there's a little preview there. Now, my fries might not look evenly cut, but that's okay. It's all about the taste. And normally I don't use this seasoning salt. It's a little on the salty side for me, but it's what I had. Okay, now I'm boiling some stuff. Couple eggs there, and you might get an idea of what I'm already making for lunch. But I want to say I really appreciate you guys tuning in on the channel, supporting the channel. Also, there will be tons of projects working on the motorized bike build, and I've been riding that, and I've been really enjoying that. What I'm showing here is one of my favorite knives that I recently picked up. It's very sharp. Normally you wouldn't use it for this kind of application, but I'm just showing how well it cuts. And links will also be in the description for this particular knife. Most of my life has been comprised of living simple and also learning how to do things off the grid, which is a very important part of using that gas stove. If you have a power outage or you can't use your appliances, it's good to have those type of things back up. You could take it with you. It's compact, and I have used that camping stove for actual camping, but in this case I just use it to cook lunch. And here I'm just showing all the features of the knife. It's got bottle opener, hanger. It's got a little thumb groove, and it's a very sharp knife. If you seeing fries again, it's because I had to hook up a second batch. I ate that first batch and it didn't make it. There's a butane can. Showing a little bit of action here of the knife. And definitely tune in for lots of maker videos. Definitely coming out with more stuff. And I had this patio footage on stash that I never got to put out. So while I'm working on other projects, you get to see it. Once again, like I said, this knife will be available. Links in the description below. As you can already tell, I'm making chicken salad sandwich, and I like fresh chives, so I'm just grabbing some chives out the yard and chopping them up in there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already getting hungry. Here's the final product of the chicken salad. And here it is plated up. And we're going to get those fries in the picture momentarily. And there's a finished product right there. Also, the tea was made off grid. Yes, that's correct. We call it sun tea. You put that bag of tea in a jar, let it sit in the sun, and you got a fresh dinner or lunch right before you. Doesn't that look great? Okay, on the next video, guys, we're going to be making the roof trusses, and that's going to be what's comprising the next video. And it's going to look just like these here, and I'll show you how I make them. Guys, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.